So many times we try to plan out everything, and we have this imaginary idea that we can plan everything, and if we plan things enough, nothing will go wrong. And the funny thing about that is that never true, right? We can plan things and still things will go wrong. But if we are able to practice in our daily activities where it's low stakes, not high stakes, if we're able to practice a little improvisation, and if we're able to practice things going sideways and practice responding to those, to me, it's best to practice that in low stress settings. Whenever anything goes wrong, you can take a more adaptive response. The gift that I have received in my whole life, meditation and mindfulness, and being aware of the constant running of my thoughts. So let's get into it. Today's meditation is about consciousness. In an earlier meditation, we talked about the body, how amazing it is that our senses are how we interact with the world and that bring the external world to our consciousness. And we talked about our brain's activity in that consciousness as a thing that defaults to a certain thinking pattern, and how we can pay attention to that thinking pattern. And one of the thinking patterns that we, in general, default to, not just because of our society and culture, but there's something in humans inherently that loves to envision ourselves as fully independent creatures. And what I want to meditate on, consciousness, the individual consciousness, and then the greater collective consciousness. And I actually have a tattoo on my arm that is a Rumi quote, and it says, "Stop acting so small. You are the universe in ecstatic motion." And the reason that I have that tattooed on my arm, so I can see it all the time, no matter where I am and what I'm doing. Stop acting so small. You are the universe in ecstatic motion. My personal belief is that we are each drops of consciousness in an illusion that we are not water. And that as we gain enlightenment, as we gain awareness, we become more aware of our participation in and wholeness with the entire water ecosystem. Okay, so first off, we're going to recenter ourselves. You can keep your eyes open or you can close them if you want, whatever feels right for you. And you can, if you have things to do, you can interrupt them at any time. If you have things to do and you want to listen to this in the background and ponder it, you can do this. This is for you. There is no right or wrong way. So just take a breath, become aware of where you are. Are you still in bed? Are you up? You don't have to answer, just be aware. Are you sitting? Are you laying down? What is the state of your physical presence in this world? Do you have pain? Do you feel good? What thoughts, what emotions is your brain making right now? Thinking about the day, thinking about things that happened yesterday, getting geared up, thinking about sounds that you hear around your house, making meaning out of the sounds that you hear around you, smelling things, the scent of coffee, the scent of breakfast, the scent of the outdoors, just being aware of you where you are, your consciousness perceiving the world through this body, through this collection of water and cells and meat and minerals, all working together. Well, usually. All working in the service of you being here, your consciousness. And what is your consciousness? Who are you? You're not your name. That's a handy nickname that people call you. You were maybe given at birth. Maybe you chose it. You're not what you do, because that isn't necessarily unique to you. You aren't who you are in a family member or in a family relationship. You aren't defined by any of your hobbies. You aren't this body. So who are you? What is your consciousness? What is the unique perspective that you bring to the world? It's not your upbringing. There's something there that is different from all of those things. And many people believe, including myself, that a person's consciousness, your consciousness, is the one who watches, the one who participates in all of these things. Not defined by those names or those titles, but the magic that animates the collection of meat and minerals. The body is transitory, but exactly a soul, consciousness. We are the ones who watch the world. Each of us is the one who experiences our world. And where is that from? Is it from another individual at a different time? Some people believe so. Is it from a divine channel that is, this person is going to have this life? Some people believe that. There are many different interpretations of what consciousness is. But in my meditations and in my studies, I have come to realize that we are a drop of the ocean, experiencing life as a drop, experiencing life as a different consciousness, having our experiences, being formed by our experiences, being shaped by all the experiences that our little drop of consciousness goes through. And then in moments of quiet, when you're sitting outside, listening to the trees, listening to the birds, watching bees alight on petals, experiencing intense love for another creature, whether that's a person or a dog or wildlife that goes through your property or a bird that flies by. In moments like that, we can feel ourselves as part of a bigger consciousness. We can feel the consciousness of the bee. We can feel the consciousness of the trees. We can feel the consciousness of the other creature that we feel extreme love for. We've all had the experience, well, I hope all of us have had the experience of being deeply connected to another creature. like a dog or a cat. There is a connection there that has been scientifically proven through studies that even when you're in a different room, that creature can still sense your experience. And I believe that even though we may not be aware of it, we can sense that creature's experience because we are one. Because we share a consciousness in a way. And that however removed we are from it, because of, for example, in my case, 50 years of experiencing the world separately as an individual, 50 years of establishing that I am my own person, we may lose sight of the fact that we are connected on a consciousness level to other creatures. But in moments of quiet and in moments of stillness and in moments of peace, we become aware. Our heart's eyes open and we see the truth. And when we have a moment of feeling separate, of feeling opposite, of feeling other, maybe we're in conflict with somebody, or maybe we're working, collaborating with someone. We can take a breath and remember that we are one consciousness, one universal experience. This person is not against me. Marcus Aurelius said that just like teeth cannot be against each other, they can only work together by working against each other. I loved it. I love that. He didn't say that exactly, I'm paraphrasing, but it's all part of one. You cannot be harmed. You, your consciousness, you in reality. Your body might be harmed. Your status in life may be harmed by other people. I'm not going to lie, that does happen. But you, as an individual consciousness and as part of the collective consciousness, you cannot be harmed by the illusion that is the separateness of each of us. And just take a moment right now to hear the living creatures around you, the plants, not with your ears, but with your droplet of consciousness, feeling the connection to every other droplet of consciousness, being part of a bigger ocean of consciousness, bringing love, bringing your unique perspective, bringing your unique experience to the ocean of consciousness, to the fluid ecosystem of the universe in ecstatic motion. You are the universe in ecstatic motion, making joyful motions in the world, bringing exactly who is needed to every situation. The soul, the observer, the participant, the enthusiast, the thinker. What are you bringing? What is your consciousness bringing into the world as the universe in ecstatic motion? A tiny piece of the universe having a human experience. Wonderful. Now, as you go about your day today, while you are out driving, while you're out doing whatever you're doing, going to the grocery store, taking care of kids, going to work, doing all the things that you're doing today. Between things, or sometimes in the middle of things, just take a moment. Just take a breath and breathe in and feel your connection to just one other thing. Feel a love of connection. Feel a moment of oneness, of the same consciousness with one other thing or creature. Doesn't have to be a person. Can be a tree. Could be a pet. Could be a bird. Could be anything. Feel a moment of connection with something or someone that you perceive to be other, that you believe to be independent. Feel a moment of you are that tree. You are that bird. You are that beloved pet. Part of you is in them and part of them is in you. I'm so glad you are part of the universe. You are a beloved, beloved part of the universe. So as you go through your day today, just remember that you're bringing you, your ecstatic droplet of the universe. Have a wonderful, wonderful day.